Donnie Mead, A Celebration of Life. These are pictures of his parents, Don and Pearl Mead. This is pictures of he and his two younger brothers, Jimmy and Bobby. Here's pictures of the three boys, Jimmy, Bobby, and Donnie. This is a picture of Donnie when he was young. Here's a picture of Donnie and his wife, Barbara. Donnie and Barbara again, right after their wedding. Here's a picture of Barbara today. Here's a picture of Donnie towards the end with his faithful dog. Here's a picture of Donnie's best friend. He knew him since kindergarten. Here's a picture of Don Mead, Donald's father. Here's a picture of Pearl and Don Mead, the parents. Here's a picture of Pearl and Don again, a video they made for their family before they died. This would be Carlton as a child. This would be the grandfather. This is Carlton, the grandfather again. This is his daughter, Laura. This is a stepdaughter, also for Donnie. This is Laura and her son. This is Pat Mead, Laura and her son. This is Laura, her son, and Ed Eckles. This is Donnie's brother, Jimmy. Jim Mead and his granddaughter. Jim Mead's wife, Patricia.
Don. He loved me, nurtured me. He took me with him when most big brothers wouldn't. He taught me about sports. He coached me and my teammates, and we won. He taught me the discipline of good athlete and the good student. We hiked together, fished together, and worked together. He set a great example for me to follow. He moved away to college and did well again and again. He played golf, he won. I had fun. We fished together in Oregon and we caught fish. I visited Don at the hospital when he had his heart problems, and I visited him in recovery hospital after the stroke. We talked together as old men getting older. We talked about getting better slowly, but always getting better. Last summer, Don and Barbara visited us in Oregon. We were very pleased to charter a jet boat for a good fast ride up the beautiful Umpqua River. Two old brothers going on a fast ride together for the last time. Having fun together for the last time. I love my brother and he loved me. And we have copies of this.
This was a celebration of life, so there was eating. Some of the things that were set up at the table, which was done by Sherry Mead. Then back to the gathering. This is part of the Beswick clan. This is Laura and her son. Donnie's stepdaughter, Sandy Mead. Dave. This is Sandy Eckles. Betty. One of the grandchildren from Jim Mead. Jim Mead and his cousin Sandra. Betty. Rusty, Sandra's husband. Sandra's daughter, Ashley. Ed Eckles. Edith Beswick with her brother Ed Eckles. One of the Beswick girls. Beswick girl. Family getting around the table, celebrating the life of Donnie. Jim in the background, David Westgate. Family around the table. Jim Mead with Donnie's best friend growing up from kindergarten, Edith Beswick, and Eckles in the background. Mighty Heidi. Sandra. Rusty, Pam Mead, Sherry Mead, or was, granddaughter, Betty, another one of the Eckles girls, Dave Westgate, Sandy Mead's husband, Sandy Mead, Ashley McGeehee, Kathy Beswick's daughter, Ashley again, Kathy Beswick, now Kathy McGeehee, Jim McGeehee with his daughter Ashley, David Westgate in the front, Ashley, Sandy's daughter, taking a picture of Kathy ex Beswick, now McGeehee, Dave Westgate, Rusty, Sandy's husband. I won't admit who the other guy was. This would be Sandy ex Eckles with her daughter Ashley, Pat Mead, Jim and his granddaughter, and his daughter Pam. Somebody who doesn't belong in a wheelchair or walker. Family getting around to see a video from the grandparents that was made years ago. Jim McGeehee, Ashley, finally with a baby that's not hers, but she might want it. That's actually Wendy's baby there. That's Wendy and her little girl.
Eckles and your great-grandma Inez and my father, Carlton Hudson Eckles, when he was a little boy. This is about the age he was at the time they made the trip by covered wagon from Nebraska to the Black Hills. And we have another picture of Grandma and Grandpa. Family was from England. He was born here in the United States, but his older brothers and sisters were born in England. We have one of his old mustache cups. Here's Grandma and Grandpa ready to go for a spin in their 1921 Franklin. Wouldn't you love to have that old Franklin now? This next